All right, so here you can see the size difference between the Magellan SwiftRise Pro, the 4-person, in the gray bag in the back with the orange straps, the Magellan SwiftRise Pro 3-person in the blue bag in the middle, and then just an Ozark Trail tent that we have long back. So there's a big size difference. The benefit of the 4-person SwiftRise Pro is obviously it gives you the most space. You can stand in it. I'm 5'9". I can stand anywhere in that tent and barely have my head touch the ceiling, only at the very edges in the middle. Got plenty of room. The 3-person, I can't stand in it, but I can get up pretty high, and it sets up super fast. 30 seconds for the 3-person one, 60 seconds maybe for the 4-person one. This little guy takes 15 minutes to set up. Plus, we already went through the bags. You see these bags have a lot more excess space, plus zippers on the bottom. Makes it a lot easier when you're packing the thing up. You don't lose your mind trying to get everything back in the bag. That bag is taut. But here we have 3 different cars we're going to try to load this into and show you what you can expect when you try to load it. So here I've got a 2012 Toyota Prius. So it's got fold down seats. It's a hatchback. I don't have any roof rails on the top. All right, so you can see the 3-person SwiftRise Pro will just barely fit in here horizontally. We've got a little extra space here behind the wheel wells. And this guy, with a little finagling, if you put him in first at an angle and then work him back into it, you can get him horizontally in here. So in this vehicle, you could put this guy in horizontally, still have people in the back seat with the seats up, and pack the rest of your gear. Now, the only way to get the 4-person SwiftRise Pro into the Prius is to go, vertically into the car and put it right up there. So you're going to have to fold down some seats. You can either fold down the single. It's a 60-40 split fold down, so you can fold down the single or the double. But if you fold down the 60% side, what it gives you is that ability to slide it in there and sort of put it right between the driver and passenger seat, which gives you a little bit of ability not have to push your seats as far forward, especially if you're a taller driver. So here's the 3-person SwiftRise Pro in a 2012 Toyota Highlander. Now, I tried to fit it horizontally. Behind the wheel well, it does space out on the driver's side, but unfortunately on the passenger side, it doesn't give me quite as much space, and I could not fit it in there horizontally. So the only way to fit it in there is to lay down the center seat and go vertical. You still got plenty of room for 4 people, but it takes out the 2 rear seats, obviously, and that center seat on the 2nd row. Obviously, another option for this vehicle is to put it up on the roof rails. The only question I'd have is, how water resistant is this bag if we're traveling in rain. So this is the SwiftRise Pro 4-person in a 2012 Toyota Highlander. So in order to fit this in here, unless you're going to go up on the roof rails, which you can definitely do, if you're going to put it in your vehicle because you're going to be parking somewhere overnight, or you're going to have inclement weather and you don't want to store it out there, don't know how waterproof the bags are, what you're going to have to consider is that this will take out your 3rd row seating as well as the center on your 2nd row seating if you have the model that allows you to have that fold down center seat and get the captain chairs. Otherwise, you definitely have to go up on the roof rails or lay down one of your, if you have 60-40 split, you lay down one side and go forward, and that's how you get it in there. All right, so here's the SwiftRise Pro 3-person tent in the back of a 2009 Toyota Camry. So this has a pretty wide trunk, and with just a little bit of finagling, you're able to get it here horizontally, so you don't have to lay down a seat in order to get this in your vehicle. So that's kind of nice. You can lay down one of the seats and then go vertical with it if you needed to, but it does fit in there horizontally. So here we have the SwiftRise Pro 4-person tent in the back of a 2009 Toyota Camry. So there's no way to do it horizontally in the trunk, it's just too long. What you have to do is, if you got the 60/40 fold down seats, is you're gonna have to lay down one of your seats and make this thing go vertical. So you can see there's still plenty of room for you to have your seats all the way back or forward, whatever you're comfortable with, but you know, you're gonna have to go and lay this vertically like that. Thank you for taking the time to watch my quick video on loading the Magellan SwiftRise Pro 4-person and 3-person tents into a 2012 Toyota Prius, a 2012 Toyota Highlander, and a 2009 Toyota Camry. If you liked this video or if you found it helpful, press the like button, subscribe. I'll put more of these videos out as I go.